Can you imagine that timing your water intake boosts health? Water isn't just a thirst quencher. The timing of when you sip it can significantly enhance your well-being. Starting your day with a glass of water acts as a refreshing wake-up call for your body, activating your internal organs and kickstarting your metabolism after hours of rest. This morning ritual is essential for energy and alertness. Furthermore, consider the benefits of drinking water before meals. This simple action prepares your stomach for food, which not only aids digestion but can also help you avoid overeating, keeping your weight in check. Now, let's discuss winding down for the night. Drinking water before bed might seem risky if you're anxious about midnight bathroom trips, yet it can be beneficial. Staying hydrated overnight helps maintain heart health and lowers the risk of heart attacks during the night. Therefore, make it a cornerstone of your healthy routine to drink water at strategic times, upon waking, before meals, and before sleeping. It's incredible how such small adjustments can lead to major improvements in your overall health. Let's uncover the truth about crows' intelligence. These remarkable birds showcase mental abilities that astonish scientists and bird enthusiasts alike. Crows are not just your average backyard visitors. They possess cognitive skills comparable to primates and even young children. For instance, they can recognize human faces, holding grudges against those who treat them poorly while remembering those who show kindness. But the crow's capabilities extend well beyond just memory. These ingenious creatures are one of the few non-human species known to craft tools. They bend wires into hooks, shape leaves into scoops, and use sticks to fish out insects from hard-to-reach spots. Particularly impressive is the New Caledonian crow, known for solving multi-step puzzles that require both foresight and planning. Crows also cache food in hundreds of hiding spots, managing to recall these locations even months later. In social settings, they communicate with complex vocal signals, sharing warnings or orchestrating group activities like ambushes. Their ability to learn patterns and distinctions in shapes, colors, and sequences demonstrates a problem-solving prowess that could rival that of a 5-year-old child. Let's uncover the truth about ginkgo trees. In Sumter, South Carolina, you'll find the world's largest ginkgo farm, sprawling over an impressive 500 acres. This extraordinary place is home to more than 1 million ginkgo trees, which are famous for their unique fan-shaped leaves and incredible resilience. Often called a living fossil, the ginkgo tree has thrived for millions of years, successfully adapting to environmental changes that caused the extinction of many other species. At this remarkable farm, visitors can dive into the various uses of ginkgo, from its historical applications in traditional medicine to its modern culinary delights. Ginkgo leaves, packed with antioxidants, have become popular in dietary supplements and are even believed to enhance brain function. Beyond the trees themselves, this expansive farm emphasizes sustainable farming practices, playing a crucial role in protecting this ancient species for future generations. Picture yourself walking through a breathtaking landscape of yellow and gold leaves in the fall, or witnessing the delightful green fans emerging in spring. With its rich history and versatile contributions to both science and cuisine, isn't it time everyone planned a visit to this incredible farm? Turns out, the truth is that birds use balloons to flirt. Male frigate birds take courtship to a whole new level by inflating their gigantic red throat sacs, known as gular pouches, to the size of a football. These impressive displays transform them into eye-catching, heart-shaped beacons soaring through the sky. During mating season, these fantastic birds gather on specific islands where competition heats up. Each male flaps his wings, shakes his head, and emits drumming calls, trying to catch the attention of female frigate birds flying above. The females are on the lookout for the brightest, most symmetrical displays, examining how well each male's pouch pulsates rhythmically. The more vibrant the balloon, the better the chance of attracting a mate. Scientists have discovered a direct connection between the size of a male's pouch and his success in mating. This flashy courtship ritual not only showcases their physical fitness but also serves as a powerful evolutionary strategy in their quest for love. It's no wonder these courting displays are among the most dramatic in the animal kingdom. Hard to believe, but Antarctica holds most fresh water. The continent is a fascinating realm, characterized by the Antarctic ice sheet, which astonishingly stores nearly 60% of the world's fresh water. This massive expanse of ice is crucial for regulating global sea levels and plays an essential role in Earth's climate system. Amidst this stark, icy wilderness, incredible wildlife has adapted. For instance, the emperor penguins are masters of endurance, thriving in conditions where temperatures can plunge well below freezing. These extraordinary birds face fierce storms that would drive many creatures to seek shelter, yet they stand firm, showcasing their striking black and white feathers as they waddle across the ice. Another remarkable inhabitant is the leopard seal, which uses its agility to hunt in the icy waters, while tiny krill swarm beneath the surface, forming a vital part of the food chain. The life that flourishes here is a testament to nature's resilience and adaptability, proving that extreme environments can host diverse ecosystems. So, the next time you enjoy a glass of fresh water, remember that a portion of it has its origins in this breathtaking, icy wonderland. Did you know that quokkas smile all the time? The quokka, often called the happiest animal on Earth, has gained viral fame for its adorable, cheerful expression that seems to radiate joy. This iconic look, a wide-eyed, open-mouthed smile, captures hearts across social media. However, what drives this perpetual grin is not true happiness, but rather the quokka's unique facial structure, which gives it a friendly appearance regardless of its mood. These small marsupials are native to predator-free islands in Australia, where they have developed a surprisingly sociable nature. Unlike many wild animals, quokkas do not instinctively fear humans. Instead, their evolutionary journey has favored individuals that approach people, as those who are friendly often receive food rewards. This has resulted in modern quokkas being bold and curious, displaying a heartwarming tendency to interact with tourists and visitors. So, when you spot a quokka basking in the sun or posing for a selfie, remember that it's not just smiling for the camera. It's a product of adaptation, thriving in an environment where sociability pays off. Can you imagine that echidnas hunt underground? The echidna, a remarkable spiny monotreme native to Australia, truly stands out as a sensory marvel in the animal kingdom. Equipped with thousands of electroreceptors at the tip of its snout, this creature can detect the faintest electric fields generated by the muscle movements of its prey, mostly insects like ants and termites, buried beneath layers of dirt. As it digs through the earth, the echidna utilizes this unique sixth sense to hone in on its food. When it catches a strong signal, it quickly extends its long, sticky tongue, enabling it to scoop up its unsuspecting prey in just milliseconds. This impressive hunting strategy is quite different from those of other predators that depend primarily on sight or smell. Operating like a living radar system, the echidna excels in its nocturnal environment, thriving in Australia's dark and dry landscapes. Despite its spiky, somewhat clumsy appearance, the echidna proves to be one of the most accurate feeders, navigating an invisible world of bioelectric signals that guide each meal. Guess what really drives our data revolution? Back in 1980, IBM transformed computer storage with the introduction of the world's first 1 GB hard drive, an astonishing invention that weighed a jaw-dropping 500 pounds. Picture trying to maneuver a piece of technology that was the size of a refrigerator. At that time, this incredible machine commanded a hefty price tag of $40,000, highlighting how far we've come in data storage solutions. Today, we carry devices in our pockets, like smartphones and flash drives, capable of holding hundreds of gigabytes, far exceeding what this massive hard drive could manage. The weight and cost of that early hard drive may seem absurd now, but it represented a pivotal moment in technological advancement, marking the beginning of a storage revolution. This giant was not just a behemoth in size, it laid the groundwork for the sleek, efficient devices we rely on today. So, the next time you effortlessly upload a photo or stream a movie, take a moment to appreciate the giant leap from that 500-pound monster to the handheld wonders of modern technology. What if I told you about the cosmic web? This fantastic structure is the largest in the universe and resembles a giant, intricate net spread across the cosmos. Picture this: a web woven with galaxies, clusters, and dark matter, all interconnected within vast empty spaces that resemble the gaps in a grand tapestry. Over billions of years, gravity has acted as the master weaver, pulling matter together to form filaments of dark matter where galaxies congregate. These luminous threads entwine in dense knots, creating clusters that blaze with the light of billions of stars. Meanwhile, the mysterious force of dark energy counteracts this pull, pushing galaxies apart and adding an intriguing twist to the cosmic narrative. By exploring the cosmic web, scientists unveil the secrets behind how galaxies form and evolve, revealing profound insights into the elusive forces of dark matter and dark energy. Understanding this intricate web not only illuminates the structure of our universe, but also helps us appreciate the delicate balance of forces that shape everything we see around us. Isn't it incredible how our universe is woven together in such a spectacular way? Let's uncover the truth about the dingo fence. This monumental structure is not merely a boundary. It extends over 500–600 kilometers, ranking among the longest fences globally. Constructed in the 1880s, the dingo fence was designed to shield crops and livestock from the clever and often cunning dingoes that roamed the Australian wilderness. Beginning in eastern Queensland, it traverses diverse and rugged territories all the way to the dramatic cliffs near the Nullarbor Plain in the west. Farmers have tirelessly maintained this remarkable barrier, striving to protect their animals from these wild canines, which are known for their hunting prowess. Interestingly, the dingo fence has also become an unexpected haven for various wildlife. Goats, kangaroos, and numerous bird species have made their homes along this extensive barrier. This fence stands as a testament to human ingenuity, showcasing how people can adapt to the challenges posed by nature. More than just a functional obstruction, the dingo fence serves as a symbol of the Australian outback, embodying the delicate balance between agriculture and wildlife management. Who knew a fence could tell such a rich tale? Prepare to be amazed by the coelacanth's incredible survival. This ancient fish, dating back over 400 million years, was thought to have vanished during a mass extinction event that killed the dinosaurs around 66 million years ago. Imagine the shock when, in 1938, fishermen off the coast of South Africa caught a live coelacanth. Previously known only from fossils, this discovery sent ripples through the scientific community, proving that some species can survive much longer than we expect. The coelacanth is particularly fascinating due to its unique lobed pectoral fins, resembling limbs and hinting at the evolutionary journey from ocean to land. These living fossils provide a direct link to our planet's distant past, allowing scientists to study evolutionary history and ancient marine environments. Today, coelacanths reside primarily in deep-sea habitats, making them elusive and shrouded in mystery. Each encounter with these remarkable creatures reminds us of the astonishing secrets nature has yet to reveal, highlighting the importance of marine conservation. You won't believe this about floating lemons. It might come as a surprise, but when you toss a lemon into water, it floats effortlessly. This delightful quirk stands in stark contrast to limes, which sink straight to the bottom. But what causes this difference between these beloved citrus fruits? The answer lies in the lemon's unique structure. Lemons possess thicker, more porous rinds filled with tiny air pockets, making them less dense than water. This buoyancy allows lemons to dance on the surface, creating a cheerful sight. In contrast, limes have tighter and denser skins with fewer air pockets, giving them a heavier weight relative to their size, which forces them to dive below. Think of it as a playful demonstration of nature's principles of buoyancy. This intriguing behavior isn't merely a fun fact, it highlights the remarkable variety found in the natural world. So, whether you're mixing up a refreshing lemonade or adding zest to your favorite dish, remember this fascinating trait. Lemons and limes remind us that even the simplest observations can showcase the wonders of nature. Guess what really drives a shark's incredible speed? Sharks are not just sleek predators, they are masterpieces of evolutionary engineering optimized for hydrodynamics. Their skin is covered in unique structures called dermal denticles, tiny tooth-like scales that point backward. This fascinating morphology isn't just for show. It creates microscopic grooves which act like channels to streamline water flow. These channels dramatically reduce drag and turbulence as the shark glides through the ocean, allowing them to reach astonishing speeds of up to 60 kilometers per hour. This ability not only helps in capturing prey efficiently, but also conserves energy over long distances. Even more impressive, shark skin doesn't just enhance speed. It also serves as a powerful defense system. The textured surface repels parasites and microorganisms, preventing biofouling. This remarkable feature has caught the attention of engineers who are now mimicking shark skin in the design of advanced ship coatings and high-performance swimsuits for Olympic athletes. Through 400 million years of evolution, shark skin has transformed into a built-in propulsion system and an antibacterial suit, proving that nature is the ultimate innovator. Let's uncover the truth about, did you know blondes might have more hair? It's a fascinating fact that many people aren't aware of. On average, individuals with blonde hair boast approximately 150,000 hair follicles on their scalp. In contrast, those with darker hair generally have around 100,000 to 120,000 follicles. This intriguing difference means that blondes often sport a thicker mane, perfect for achieving that beachy, voluminous look. The key lies in the number of follicles rather than the thickness of hair strands themselves. Although blonde hair may seem fine, the abundance of individual strands creates an illusion of fullness that many envy. In addition, dark hair tends to be thicker, presenting a different aesthetic altogether. Interestingly, redheads typically have even fewer hair follicles than brunettes, but they compensate with the vibrant, rich tone of their hair. This diversity in hair color highlights the beauty of human variety, emphasizing that each shade has its unique allure and style. So, the next time you admire someone with stunning blonde hair, remember there's possibly more hair working behind that shiny curtain. What if I told you about Trish Bridges' thrill? Nestled high within the stunning Swiss Alps, Trish Bridge captivates visitors with its daring design and awe-inspiring views. This remarkable suspension bridge stretches elegantly across a deep valley, providing an exhilarating walk that seems to float between towering mountain peaks and the sky above. Constructed with a few robust wooden planks and resilient steel cables, the bridge offers an unforgettable pathway, giving hikers a chance to gaze down at the icy glacier hundreds of feet beneath their feet. Picture yourself standing on this narrow bridge, gently swaying in the fresh alpine breeze, surrounded by breathtaking panoramas of jagged mountains and shimmering glaciers. But Trish Bridge is more than just an adrenaline rush. It serves as a vital link between various hiking trails, making it a favored stop for nature enthusiasts eager to absorb the stunning vistas. While the height might make some feel anxious, many find that the beauty and tranquil ambiance of the Alps transform fear into pure joy. Whether you seek adventure or simply a spectacular view, Trish Bridge is an unforgettable destination that tantalizes both the heart and the spirit. Have you ever wondered why Yellowstone is so special? Beneath the breathtaking landscapes of Yellowstone National Park lies a colossal secret: a supervolcano. This natural wonder spans an impressive 3,172 square miles across Wyoming, Montana, and Idaho, making it one of the largest active supervolcanoes on the planet. While visitors flock to admire Old Faithful and vibrant hot springs, they often overlook the immense geological forces at work just below the surface. This hidden giant contains a vast chamber of molten rock, a remnant of its last major eruption approximately 640,000 years ago. Scientists watch the supervolcano closely, as its potential to erupt again poses risks that could extend far beyond the national park. The geothermal features we see today, like bubbling mud pots and steaming geysers, are mere indications of the incredible volcanic activity underneath. Understanding Yellowstone is crucial for researchers studying volcanic behavior and Earth's geology. So, the next time you step into this majestic park, remember that you're walking atop a sleeping giant brimming with potential. What other mysteries does this extraordinary park conceal? Is it really true that immigrants boost our economy? Absolutely. Foreign-born workers account for nearly 18% of the U.S. labor force, making them critical contributors to our nation's success. These individuals bring a wealth of skills and experiences that enhance creativity and drive innovation across various sectors. Consider companies like Google and Tesla, both founded by immigrants who transformed the tech landscape. Besides launching successful businesses, immigrant workers fill vital roles in healthcare, engineering, and technology, fields that are essential for economic growth and sustainability. Their diverse backgrounds foster new ideas and solutions, making workplaces more dynamic and adaptable to change. This isn't just about big businesses. As these workers earn wages and pay taxes, they support local economies, fund public services, and stimulate community development. Every time you enjoy a revolutionary product or service, think about the possibility that a foreign-born individual played a key part in its creation. Isn't it incredible how immigrants shape our world and economy, enriching our lives in countless ways? Prepare to be amazed by the magic of honeycomb. Deep inside every beehive lies one of the most extraordinary architectural feats of nature: the honeycomb. This marvel consists of perfectly symmetrical hexagonal cells, crafted from wax that bees produce themselves. Worker bees consume honey, and through special glands in their abdomens, they convert it into wax. Using their mandibles, they mold this wax into the iconic hexagonal shape that is not only visually striking but also incredibly efficient. It takes about 1 kilogram of this wax to construct 100,000 cells, providing optimal storage for honey, pollen, and developing larvae. Yet, the honeycomb serves more than just as storage. It plays a vital role in maintaining the hive's internal climate. The temperature hovers around 35 degrees Celsius with 60% humidity, thanks to the bees' fanning actions and the smart design of the comb. Remarkably, the wax contains antibacterial enzymes, shielding the hive from harmful mold and pathogens. These waxen cities showcase nature's engineering prowess, refined over generations, and outperforming even human-made structures in precision and functionality. You won't believe this about the bombardier beetle. Few insects showcase such incredible defenses as the bombardier beetle, which literally fights with chemistry. When faced with danger, this little marvel doesn't run away. It unleashes a chemical weapon. Inside its abdomen, the beetle stores 2 key ingredients: hydroquinone and hydrogen peroxide, tucked away in separate chambers. The magic happens when a threat approaches. The beetle releases enzymes that mix these chemicals, creating an explosive exothermic reaction. This reaction generates a jet of boiling fluid that can reach nearly 100 degrees Celsius, all ejected through its swiveling abdomen, allowing for precise targeting of potential predators. Imagine this tiny creature projecting its defenses like a flamethrower. The entire process takes place in less than a second, producing a startling pop that can disorient attackers. Remarkably, the bombardier beetle also possesses an internal valve system that allows it to control the release in short bursts, preventing injury to itself. With these impressive adaptations, this insect stands as a fascinating example of nature's ingenuity, combining biology and chemistry in an extraordinary way. Is it really true that dolphins have an underwater chat room? Dolphins are far more than playful swimmers. They're acoustic geniuses of the deep. These intelligent creatures use a fascinating array of whistles, clicks, chirps, and burst pulses to convey complex messages. Each dolphin possesses a unique signature whistle, akin to a name, that it uses to identify itself to other dolphins, even after years apart. This suggests that they have robust social structures as they maintain individual recognition over time. Researchers have discovered that dolphins employ syntax-like structures in their vocalizations. The order and duration of their sounds appear to follow regular patterns, indicating a potential form of grammar. Moreover, dolphins utilize echolocation to navigate and hunt in murky waters by emitting sound waves that bounce off objects, helping them locate prey and assess the health of fellow dolphins. During group hunts, they synchronize their clicks to coordinate movements, demonstrating teamwork. The vocal universe of dolphins creates a true marine language, transforming the ocean into a vast and intelligent conversation. You might be shocked to learn that Vikings wore no horned helmets. The iconic image of a fierce Viking charging into battle with an ornate horned helmet is not just a misunderstanding, it's one of the most enduring myths of history. In reality, Viking helmets were far more practical, typically crafted from metal or leather and featuring a simple, rounded or conical shape. This design prioritized head protection, allowing warriors to fight effectively while carrying heavy weapons and shielding their bodies. The misconception likely springs from the romanticized art of the 19th century, where artists sought to dramatize these legendary figures. They added extravagant horn decorations, creating a vivid yet inaccurate portrayal of Viking warriors. Most Viking helmets had no horns at all, which facilitated better movement during combat. The true Viking gear exemplified practicality over showmanship, highlighting their serious and disciplined approach to warfare. So, the next time you envision these ancient warriors, remember to strip away the theatrics and appreciate the functionality that defined their legendary presence in history. Isn't it fascinating how history can surprise us? Here's a wild fact about avocados and water. Did you know that growing just one avocado takes around 74 gallons of water? That's approximately 280 liters. This impressive amount of water showcases how thirsty these delicious fruits can be. When grown in warm, sunny climates like Mexico and California, avocados require substantial irrigation to meet their needs. To put things in perspective, consider how much water you use in a single day for drinking, cooking, and bathing. Now imagine needing that much more just for one avocado. This high water consumption raises critical questions about sustainability, particularly as the popularity of avocados has surged in recent years. Many people love adding avocados to their toast, salads, or smoothies, but it's crucial to think about the environmental impact of our food choices. Farmers and consumers alike might need to rethink how we cultivate and enjoy these green gems. So next time you savor that rich, creamy avocado, remember the thirsty journey it took to reach your plate and consider the broader implications of this tasty treat. Here's a wild fact about, did you know goldfish can remember for months? It turns out that the notion of goldfish having only a 3-second memory is a complete myth. Research shows these remarkable little swimmers can remember things for weeks or even months. Goldfish are smarter than they appear. They can learn and recognize their owners, often swimming excitedly when they see familiar faces approaching the tank. This remarkable ability means they can differentiate between people and even associate them with feeding times, which adds a fascinating layer to their behavior. But that's not the end of their talents. Goldfish have demonstrated the ability to navigate complex mazes, showcasing their capacity to learn and adapt to their environment. Furthermore, they are adept at remembering routines and feeding schedules, ensuring they know just when to expect their next snack. This capacity to recall information enables them to thrive both in home aquariums and in the wild. So, the next time you see your goldfish gliding through the water, remember, there's a lot more intelligence behind those bright eyes than you might think. Believe it or not, the first commercial flight was revolutionary. On January 1, 1914, the skies over Florida welcomed the dawn of commercial aviation, with the Benoit 15th seaplane taking off from St. Petersburg to Tampa. This historic flight covered just 34 kilometers in a swift 23 minutes, but it represented more than a simple journey. It marked the beginning of a new era in transportation. Passengers aboard this small aircraft, designed to carry one individual alongside a pilot, experienced a thrill unlike anything available at the time. Imagine soaring high above the land, gazing down at vast stretches of coastline, an experience few could even dream of. The ticket price for this adventure was $5, equivalent to about $150 today, making it an exclusive opportunity for the adventurous. While commercial flying has become a commonplace aspect of modern life, back in 1914, it was a luxurious novelty restricted to a fortunate few. This inaugural flight laid the groundwork for today's extensive global airline networks, changing how we connect and travel around the world forever. Prepare to be amazed by the Navy's ice carrier idea. During World War II, the U.S. Navy proposed an extraordinarily bold concept: constructing an aircraft carrier made entirely of ice. Yes, ice. This innovative idea captivated the minds of engineers and military strategists who envisioned a lightweight and stealthy platform for launching aircraft. The design aimed to create an enormous floating structure that could elude enemy radar and offer a strategic advantage in naval warfare. Engineers calculated that such a carrier might be both cost-effective and practical, but they quickly encountered major logistical challenges. One significant hurdle was the refrigeration required to maintain the icy structure in the harsh and changing conditions of the sea. The technology of the time simply couldn't support such a massive and complex undertaking. Ultimately, the project was shelved, leading to the construction of traditional aircraft carriers made with steel and other materials. This captivating chapter in military history showcases how creative thinking can lead to revolutionary ideas, urging us to consider the limits of possibility and the directions innovation might take. Can you imagine a fleet of ice carriers gliding through the oceans? Here's what actually happens when France faces homelessness. Despite its glamorous image of fashion, fine dining, and exquisite art, France is grappling with a serious homelessness crisis that demands attention. Currently, over 330,000 individuals find themselves without a home, placing France at the top of the European Union's homelessness statistics. This alarming statistic represents a staggering 130% increase since just 2022. The wealth disparity in the country sharply illustrates the problem, with the richest 10% controlling nearly half of the nation's wealth, while the poorest 10% struggle to survive on a mere 2%. This stark contrast is particularly evident in bustling cities like Paris and Lyon, where luxury and prosperity coexist alongside those desperately searching for shelter and stability. Many of the homeless not only lack housing, but also face significant barriers to education and healthcare, perpetuating a vicious cycle of poverty. As the nation's charm and elegance hide these critical social issues, one must wonder, how can France reconcile its image with the urgent need to support its most vulnerable citizens? Is it really true that the kakapo cannot fly? The kakapo, Strigops habroptilus, is indeed a spectacular oddity in the avian world, being the only nocturnal parrot on the planet. This remarkable bird, which can weigh up to 4 kilo, has adapted to a life on the ground where it waddles through the lush forests of New Zealand. Unlike most parrots, kakapos are flightless, yet they possess strong legs and powerful beaks that allow them to climb trees with ease. These charming moss-green parrots have a keen sense of smell, an unusual trait for birds, and also boast superior hearing, which aids them as they navigate in the dark of night. With their soft, fluffy feathers providing insulation, kakapos are particularly well suited to their unique environment. However, their numbers have dwindled drastically due to the introduction of predators like cats and rats, pushing them to the brink of extinction. Thanks to dedicated conservation efforts, including continuous monitoring and genetic management, only about 250 kakapos remain today. Each one serves as a vital living symbol of a time when birds thrived on predator-free islands. Prepare to be amazed by cardboard art. Meet Monami Ono, a brilliant Japanese artist who takes the mundane and the discarded, like old Amazon boxes, and transforms them into stunning sculptures. Imagine those crumpled cardboard packages, typically headed for recycling, being elevated to gallery-worthy masterpieces. Monami Ono doesn't merely create sculptures, he breathes new life into these boxes. With skillful cutting, careful folding, and thoughtful assembling, he shapes them into imaginative forms that catch the eye and stir the soul. Each piece tells a story, reflecting both the journey of the box itself and the artist's creativity. His incredible works have made their way to prestigious galleries across Japan, where they've captivated art lovers and collectors alike, garnering prices over 11,000 euros. This unique transformation highlights the importance of sustainability in art and challenges us to reconsider what we throw away. So, the next time you receive a package, pause for a moment. Might it hold the potential to become a masterpiece in the hands of an artist? Guess what really drives Iceland's unique cuisine? Hakarl, an iconic dish from Iceland, is unlike anything you've probably tasted. Made from Greenland shark, this traditional delicacy undergoes a unique fermentation process that makes it safe to eat. The meat of the Greenland shark contains high levels of toxic substances, particularly urea and trimethylamine oxide, which can be harmful if consumed fresh. However, the magic of fermentation transforms this potentially dangerous catch into a staple of Icelandic cuisine. After being caught, The shark is cleaned and then placed in a pit where it ferments for several months. During this process, the toxins are broken down, resulting in the strong, distinctive flavor and pungent smell that Hakarl is known for. Picture a taste that's often compared to ammonia and strong cheese. It's served in small cubes, typically paired with a shot of Icelandic schnapps or a slice of rye bread. While the flavor may take some time to appreciate, this dish is celebrated by locals and adventurous foodies alike as a unique culinary experience, showcasing Iceland's rich food culture and the ingenuity of its people in preserving traditional practices. Why exactly does celery trace back to salt? The word celery has a fascinating history that dates back to ancient Rome. It comes from the Latin term salarium, which is derived from sal, meaning salt. In those times, salt was more than just a seasoning. It was a precious commodity essential for preserving food, especially meat. People would go to great lengths to obtain it, making it valuable in their society. Roman soldiers were sometimes paid in salt, emphasizing its importance for survival. This practice reveals how vital salt was, earning the nickname white gold. Moreover, if someone earned their salt, it meant they performed their job well, a phrase that has endured through the ages. The connection between our modern paychecks and this ancient practice showcases how vital resources shape economies and societies. So, when you receive your salary, think about the remarkable journey it took, linked back to something as ordinary yet essential as salt. Isn't it incredible how a simple seasoning can have such profound historical significance? Can you imagine that your phone causes anxiety? Recent studies highlight alarming trends in smartphone usage, which has skyrocketed significantly from an average of 3 hours and 45 minutes per day in 2019 to a predicted 4 hours and 49 minutes by 2024. That's nearly a full workday consumed by scrolling through feeds, replying to messages, and streaming videos. With this surge in usage, it's no surprise that about 68.6% of individuals admit that excessive phone time negatively impacts their mental health. Notifications bombard us constantly, leading to feelings of stress and anxiety as we try to keep up. Furthermore, dedicating so much time to screens can lead to digital eye strain, often referred to as computer vision syndrome. This condition can cause symptoms such as blurry vision, dry eyes, and even headaches. While smartphones are undeniably thrilling tools for connection and entertainment, it's crucial to remember the importance of stepping away from our screens regularly. By finding a balance between virtual engagement and real-world interactions, we can safeguard our mental health and preserve our eyesight. You might be shocked to learn that the universe is massive. The observable universe stretches an astonishing 93 billion light-years in diameter. That's a number so large it's hard to wrap your head around. A light year, the distance that light travels in 1 year, is nearly 6 trillion miles. Picture a cosmic road trip that never ends. It's beyond our wildest imagination. The universe isn't just vast in size, it's a treasure trove filled with approximately 2 trillion galaxies, each containing millions or even billions of stars. When we gaze at the night sky, the light we see from these distant celestial bodies has traveled for millions or even billions of years, allowing us to look back in time as well as across unimaginable distances. This incredible stretch of space has formed over the last 13.8 billion years since the Big Bang. Although we can only observe a fraction of the universe, scientists are continuously exploring and unveiling new wonders that deepen our understanding of space. The next time you look up, remember that infinity is not just a concept. It's all around us, waiting to be discovered. What if I told you penguins have a survival secret? In the icy landscapes of Antarctica, emperor penguins endure severe conditions that would challenge even the hardiest creatures. With temperatures plunging below 40 degrees Celsius and winds howling at over 100 km/h, these remarkable birds have evolved a life-saving technique: synchronized group huddling. During the harsh polar winter, thousands of male emperor penguins congregate, forming tightly packed circles that act like dynamic thermal blankets. Each bird takes turns shifting from the cold outer edge to the warm center of this living fortress, a behavior that scientists liken to a flowing wave. This intelligent rotation helps maintain the core temperature of the huddle at an astonishing 1 Celsius, which is a significant improvement over the frigid environment outside. Researchers study this sophisticated structure for insights into energy efficiency, inspired by fluid dynamics and physics. Interestingly, early explorers mistook these gatherings for disarray, not realizing they represent one of nature's most disciplined survival strategies. Wouldn't you agree that penguins have mastered the art of cooperation? Surprisingly, it's a fact that hatchetfish are remarkable. This astonishing little fish showcases a unique design that is both practical and striking. With its flattened, hatchet-like body, the hatchetfish swims with grace through the dimly lit depths of the ocean. What truly distinguishes it are its superb tubular eyes, adapted to capture even the faintest glimmers of light filtering down from above. This adaptation is vital as it helps the hatchetfish detect food like tiny plankton that may drift down from the surface. Living in an environment where sunlight is a rarity, these fish have perfected an innovative strategy to survive. By gazing upwards, they significantly enhance their chances of spotting a meal before it disappears into the darkness. Additionally, their sleek, shiny bodies allow them to blend seamlessly with their surroundings, offering protection against potential predators. Thus, the hatchetfish not only embodies the wonders of evolution, but also invites us to appreciate the intricacies of life in the deep sea. So, the next time you think of deep-sea creatures, don't forget the inspiring adaptations of the hatchetfish. Let's uncover the truth about, can you imagine how big Namibia really is? Namibia is a fascinating gem tucked away in southwestern Africa, stretching over 825,615 square kilometers, which is roughly the size of Texas, or about 318,172 square miles. This impressive size places it as the 34th largest country in the world. Namibia's borders are equally intriguing. To the north, it shares its territory with Angola, while Zambia peeks in from the northeast. Traveling south, you will encounter South Africa, and to the west, the sprawling coastline meets the Atlantic Ocean. This unique geographical position results in a diverse climate, ranging from arid deserts to lush savannas, enabling an incredible array of wildlife and stunning landscapes. The Namib Desert, known for its towering dunes, is a prime example where you can witness sunrises and sunsets that explode with fiery oranges and deep purples. However, Namibia is not merely defined by its size or stunning natural beauty. It also boasts a rich tapestry of cultures and histories that weave through its expansive lands, making it a must-visit destination for adventurers and nature lovers alike. Most people don't know this, but Hawaii had a lost kingdom. In 1870, a bold group of Americans took a surprising step when they attempted to establish the Kingdom of Hawaii, aiming for independence from the United States. This venture expressed their desire for self-governance and a future that highlighted Hawaii's unique culture and resources. Enthusiasts of this ambitious plan believed that Hawaii could thrive as an independent entity, unencumbered by U.S. control. However, their initiative encountered formidable challenges, notably local opposition from native Hawaiians concerned about their sovereignty and political complexities involving the U.S. government. Just a few decades later, in 1898, Hawaii's trajectory shifted dramatically as it officially became a U.S. territory. This transformation not only altered the island's future, but also integrated them into a larger national narrative, ultimately leading to Hawaii achieving statehood in 1959. The intriguing history behind Hawaii's independence attempt underscores the complex dynamics of power, culture, and identity during a pivotal period in American history. What if this ambitious pursuit of sovereignty had been successful? You might be shocked to learn that electric eels zap with 600 volts. Electric eels, native to South America's murky Amazon waters, aren't true eels but fascinating knife fish. These remarkable creatures have developed an extraordinary hunting adaptation, the ability to deliver powerful electric shocks. By harnessing specialized cells called electrocytes, which function like biological batteries, they can unleash bursts of electricity measuring up to 600 volts. This impressive voltage serves multiple purposes. Eels utilize rapid discharges to stun unsuspecting prey or defend themselves from potential predators. What's even more intriguing is their ability to adjust the intensity and frequency of their electric shocks. They can emit weaker pulses for navigation and communication, while deploying stronger shocks to immobilize prey effectively. In a clever twist, some eels even produce double shocks, revealing hidden prey concealed in the mud. Indigenous tribes have long regarded these creatures with respect, recognizing their dual nature as both fearsome predators and mystical beings. Today, the unique physiology of electric eels inspires scientists and bioengineers to develop soft, flexible energy sources for medical devices and underwater technology, proving they're not just predators. They're living power plants swimming through the realms of history and science. Hard to believe, but Ivory Coast reigns in chocolate. This vibrant West African nation is not only famous for its picturesque landscapes, but also for being the leading producer of cocoa beans worldwide, accounting for over 40% of global supply. When you take a bite of a delicious chocolate bar, there's a good chance that its key ingredient came from the sun-drenched farms of Ivory Coast, where farmers passionately cultivate cacao trees. These trees thrive in the country's humid and warm climate, resulting in the rich pods that are essential for making chocolate. But chocolate isn't the only pride of Ivory Coast. The national soccer team, affectionately known as the Elephants, has made headlines with their remarkable resilience. They've shown incredible tenacity in penalties, clinching 2 memorable matches with nail-biting scores of 11-10 and 12-11. These thrilling moments not only reflect their skill, but also highlight the unbreakable spirit of Ivorian fans. So, the next time you enjoy smooth chocolate or cheer for an electrifying soccer match, remember the powerful link between this cocoa powerhouse and its sporting heroics. Here's what actually happens when you drive a Zundap Janus. This quirky little car, produced by the German company Zundap between 1957 and 1958, truly stands out in automotive history due to its unusual symmetrical design. Imagine a vehicle with 2 front doors, one on each end. The Zundap Janus, named after the Roman god with 2 faces, was ingeniously created to make parking easier and offer an unforgettable driving experience. Passengers can enter from either side, eliminating the hassle of determining which way the car is facing. This clever layout reflects a creative era in automotive design when innovation and whimsy ruled the roads. With its compact size and charming appearance, the Janus embodies characteristics that are both practical and enjoyable. Although its production run was brief, the model continues to attract car enthusiasts and collectors alike. Today, this delightful piece of history is celebrated not just as a collector's item, but as a symbol of how cars can blend functionality with whimsy, leaving a lasting smile on everyone who encounters it. You won't believe this about Discover the Magic waiting for you in Bali. This enchanting island in Indonesia, often revered as the island of the gods, captivates travelers with its breathtaking landscapes and vibrant culture. Imagine stepping onto a stunning beach where golden sands meet crystal-clear waves, or exploring lush rice terraces that seem to shimmer in the sunlight. But Bali is more than just a feast for the eyes. It is a treasure trove of traditions and rituals. As you stroll through local towns, you'll witness colorful offerings at temples, where the sweet scent of incense fills the air and locals share in daily prayers. Bali's rich cultural fabric is evident in its lively festivals, which celebrate everything from the harvest season to artistic expression, complete with mesmerizing Balinese dance and music. For those in search of peace, yoga retreats nestled within the island's natural beauty offer an ideal escape for mindfulness and rejuvenation. And don't miss out on the tantalizing local cuisine, rich in flavors that tell the story of Bali's diverse heritage. With its unique blend of adventure, relaxation, and spiritual exploration, Bali will leave you wondering what makes this island so divine. Here's what actually happens when Mark Zuckerberg chooses gray. Mark Zuckerberg, the co-founder of Facebook, has cultivated a signature style of gray t-shirts and hoodies, and this choice reflects his practical philosophy on productivity. Rather than merely being a fashion statement, his simple wardrobe is a strategic decision aimed at minimizing distractions. Zuckerberg believes that spending time deliberating over what to wear can drain his mental energy, making him less effective when addressing larger issues in his life, like managing a multi-billion-dollar organization. This is an example of decision fatigue. a concept illustrating how the quality of our choices deteriorates after numerous decisions. Influential figures like Steve Jobs embrace similar minimalist wardrobes, favoring black turtlenecks for the same reason. By opting for gray, Zuckerberg not only streamlines his morning routine, but also eliminates the hassle of color coordination and style matching. So, when you spot him in that iconic gray tee, remember, it's not just about comfort, it's about maximizing productivity and making every decision count.